Hi folks, Wagwan! Today we're having jerk chicken in the oven. I'm very hungry, so I have to get something to eat. So I'm just munching on some bread and egg right now, climbing up on the ladder to get some stuff. I'm a shorty, so I have to use a ladder. After breakfast, I'll go right ahead and start prepping my chicken for dinner. So there we have a lovely chicken there. I'm just getting myself ready so that I can start. This is a chicken that I use. It's very soft. It's very flavorful. In this footage, guys, I've lost a whole lot of my footage, so you won't be seeing me starting cutting the chicken from the start. So here I am. I'm just gonna prep my chicken, cutting it from the joints. I have to use a very sharp knife so that I can get to glade through my chicken very easily. So there I am cleaning my chicken. I don't like when my chicken it has a lot of stuff in it. So I usually clean my chicken really good, and I remove all excess fats and skin. I've been cooking for years now, both professionally and at home. I must give credit to my sister who taught me how to cook, and I've been working in the restaurant industry for a while now. As I told you, I lost a whole lot of my footage. I don't know how come, but I've lost it, so I will be putting in some of additional videos on how I did the seasoning on the chicken. You can also buy the chicken parts, the pre-cut chicken. You don't have to buy the whole chicken as I do. The only reason why I'm using the whole chicken is that I love this chicken. This chicken is what I've been using, and it's so flavorful. So you don't have to get a chicken that's not cut already. And even if you do get a chicken, a whole chicken, you can ask at the supermarket to be cut. They will cut it at the supermarket. Anyone, whether it be Walmart or local supermarket, or even if it's Jamaica, you can get it from the wholesale. You can get it cut and prepped. I always use a plastic bag from the chicken to dispose my waste. I don't keep this in our garbage because it will stink, so I normally just throw it out as soon as I put it in the trash. Hands have to be washed. You have to wash your hands with soap when you're dealing with these meats because they will bring bacteria, and you have to get your counters clean after cutting these meats. I use white vinegar to wash these meats because I have to get these meats clean. And I also use a lime. I also use the oldest lime that I have in my fridge so that I have the fresh ones for later. I will be going ahead and squeezing some lime on my chicken, and I will keep this chicken soaked in white vinegar and lime for approximately 5 to 10 minutes. So here I am, just emptied my garbage, putting it back, making sure my kitchen is clean. Remember, you have to keep your kitchen clean from bacteria. These meats will give you bacteria, so you have to make sure everything is properly washed. I'm using a brush and soap to wash the cutting board So if you notice, I'm using hot water so that I can kill most of these bacteria that may be growing on the cutting board. So I won't be using any bleach. What I do, I use vinegar, white vinegar and water. So half and half white vinegar and water in my bottle, and I go ahead and spray my cutting board. Hot water, move it, cool it. Cutting board clean and put away. Getting my knife clean up right now. Have to be very careful with these knives, they're very sharp. So I have here in my bowl scallion, thyme and pepper. I also have about a clove of garlic. I also be using a handful of pimento. The pimento is very essential. I'll be showing you further on the rest of season that I'll be using. My olive oil bottle was empty, so I'm just going ahead and fill it up. So the spots that you're seeing on my cutting board is really thyme leaves, and I'll be using my chicken to get that all up. I'll just go ahead and wash my chicken, make sure my chicken is well clean, prepped and ready to dry. I do not want any water, lingering water on my chicken, so I will be drying my chicken with Bounty hand towel. That works good for me. Please leave a suggestion which other hand towel that you use to dry your chicken. Bounty is very expensive, but it does work for me. I'm gonna go ahead drying my chicken so that I can get all the moisture off my chicken. I don't want a wet chicken to season. I want a really dry chicken, like damp chicken, so that my season can be soaked really good. So I'm gonna go ahead, dry my chicken, and then start seasoning these chicken. I'll be jerking only half of my chicken. I'll leave the rest for next day. So I've already gone ahead and put 2 tablespoons of this jerk mild season. I'm using Walker's Wood today. And also gonna use a teaspoon of Maggi chicken season. I'm also gonna use a dash of accent seasoning. And I'm also using 2 tablespoons of this West Indian hot sauce. I love this sauce so much. And we have pimento grains. This is what gonna bring the flavor in the jerk's chicken. And we have some paprika. The pimento grain does bring out the flavor in the jerk chicken. When it burns in the oven, it gives the chicken that authentic jerk taste, that woody taste. That's why I use the pimento so heavily. Here I'm gonna use some olive oil in the bottom of my pan. That will keep the chicken really moist, because I do want it a little bit moist before it dries down. So there I am pouring it in. This olive oil will help to give my gravy a very flavorful taste. So it's evening time now, and my chicken is really soaked and well seasoned, and I'm getting prepped, getting everything ready to go in the oven. I don't remember what time I started in the morning, but I think this chicken is well soaked. Here I am putting some pimento grain in my the bottom of my pan that will cause the pimento to burn, so it gives it the woody taste. I'm also gonna start by placing my chicken. You can see there it's very seasoned. It's really seasoned and soaked. So I'm gonna take chicken and place it in the pan. What I'm gonna do here is fold in the chicken wings so that it may be neatly cooked in the pan. Fun facts about the origination of jerk. It is said that it was originated by the process of integration of Arabs, Tainos, and Africans. It is believed that when the Africans were freed from the Spanish, they formed an alliance with the remaining Indians that were in Jamaica. Further on, they developed the method of jerking. By cooking the meat with Scotch bonnet pepper within green pimento wood, it gives the meat an authentic flavor. So you see I have my Scotch bonnet pepper. Whoa, that is smelling so good. This chicken is really spicy, just like how I like it. So I'm placing my season up on top of my chicken. It should be soaked in while cooking. Clean up time again. I have to continuously clean this kitchen. I do not need any bacteria growing around here. So you guys out there may know that my husband does DJ. So if you want to book a wedding, a party, any form of event, you know he's the guy to go. I'll leave all descriptions below. Lola Sterling is my name. Welcome to my channel. This is Lola's Mission. Please subscribe, like, share, leave a comment. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my oven at 400. I'm gonna make sure this oven is really hot because this thing have to be burned. It have to be colored so that it can have that jerky smell, that jerky taste. If you notice, I will not be covering my pan because I need the chicken to dried out a little bit. And I do need the pimento to burn a little bit, so I won't be covering it.
1 hour later.
So I'm gonna go ahead and take out my chicken. Whoa, it looked good, remember? But I'm just gonna turn it and put it right back in the oven. You see that? Oh wow, it's gravy. So I pour out all the excess liquid so that I can get it to make gravy later on. So I took out my chicken for another time, turn it over and cover with foil and put back in the oven for it to get a little burn. Next time I'm taking it out, I'll be removing the foil paper. When I covered it with the foil paper, it does give it a little smoky taste. This chicken took approximately 1.5 hours to cook, so it is well cooked and it is well seasoned. It is very spicy, so if you know you cannot manage the spice, I would not advise you to go ahead and try this recipe. So here's our finished product. chicken, well seasoned, well done. This is our jerk chicken and it was made in the oven. Gonna dish it up. Here you go. All set for dinner. You can have this with some rice and peas, fries, potato, whatever you want to put with this. Some veggie, that'll go great. I'm Lola Sterling. Please like, share, subscribe, make a comment. See you next time. Ciao.